This schizophrenic Houston weather has done a number on my vocal cords. Add that to the fact that I don't consider myself the most confident singer, and it's cause for concern given that I'll be leading worship in a couple hours' time. But my short-sightedness occurs to me. I'll not be standing before men who'll be judging whether I'm good enough or not to advance to the next round of some temporal, carnal pursuit. I'll be rendering something of far more worth that must originate from the heart rather than the vocal cords only. We're called to worship with our whole heart and the abilities and giftings that He has so graciously bestowed. For God will never say, "You're not good enough," to those who truly seek Him. Rather, He'll say, "You're regenerate and made righteous by my gift of propitiation through submission." In a world of vanity and frivolity, He merely asks us to humbly approach His throne of grace and confess our need for a justification we could not impart to ourselves. No, I do not have a Broadway-ready voice, but I have a regenerate heart and a Maker whose grace and gifts are wholly sufficient. In my former immaturities, I've often snickered at others singing to the Lord with less than stellar pitch control. It's only in hindsight that I realized that I was snickering at genuine sacrifices of praise being lifted heavenward by those tenderly touched by the Father's mercy. What a fool I was. Yet here I stand, imperfect, chastened, tested, but a servant of the Almighty nonetheless. Though I may play a flawless concerto with a prelude to pull tears from the eyes of aficionados, it is little more than noise when contrasted with the pitchiest of authentic praise to the Father. Perhaps it's not the tuning and temperament of our pipes that ought to be our primary concern, but rather the tempering, tuning, and inclinations of our hearts and our very being which are alone from God.